energy is the Justice card. For some of you, this may represent a Libra person. It may be their sun, their moon, or their rising sign. For others of you, this represents someone in the legal field. It could be a lawyer, a judge, a witness, some kind of legal authority, the court system. But for others of you, this is just someone who must make a decision. It could be someone who has a decision where something connected to you is hanging in the balance, or you're having to make a choice. And it may be one that's difficult for you. Today is a day of settling old debts, whether those are financial or emotional. And you or others may need to apologize for something. It's a day of being judged and seeking to restore some kind of balance. For some of you, that may mean balancing your health. If the world card, the overarching theme is important, maybe you, again, are looking at your work habits, your eating habits, your diet, the responsibilities you take on, the daily routine. You're trying to make decisions about how to keep things in balance that keep you feeling good and also help you accomplish your goals. Others of you, maybe you're doing something that involves design and, you have issues of line, color, harmony, balance, what looks good. And so that may be important. But for others of you, there's some kind of change taking place where you're having to make the right decision by using clear perspective, getting to the truth of a situation. Again, it may be the intervention of the law, a trial, a court case, dealings with the law, some form of litigation. Maybe you're making decisions about a binding contract. You could be in some kind of arbitration today. It's important that the order is restored to matters and that you are impartial, objective, unbiased. So there's something that's happening that seems to be unbalancing other issues in your life. And so you're required to make some kind of adjustment in order to restore that balance, to accommodate something that's happening unexpectedly. Now, again, maybe you're taking the reins and you're making the choice. You're making some changes, some adjustments to please yourself. Or maybe you're doing it to care for other people. But in some cases, this is a loss that you're suffering and you're having to deal with that. So maybe you're having to make some kind of restitution of some sort. Because this is a day where if you've had some kind of mistake or misjudgment or miscalculation, life is just a little bit less inclined to overlook that mistake right now. You're being called out as well as others. So again, you're having to look at whether you've been taking on too much or not enough lately, because the ultimate goal is about what's fair. So some of you will be reorganizing your agenda, your priorities, your goals, your routine, so that you can meet your objectives and also maintain that peace of mind. So today, maybe you're coming up with some kind of strategy, or again, some carefully considered choices, or you're looking at issues of integrity, morality, ethics, and in doing so, you have to examine your own conscience. Maybe you're seeking some kind of agreement or settlement. That seems to be a theme this week. Maybe you're dealing with powers that will enforce justice. Now, in some cases, there's a lack of commitment. Again, there's an imbalance, a loss. Something is delayed or unfair, or there's an injustice, or you realize you've made the wrong decision, or someone else has, or there's a refusal to apologize, a refusal to be accountable or to own up to something. Maybe someone is taking advantage of another person, or there's some red tape that has to be worked through, or some kind of failure that's taking place. For some of you, this may deal with separations or divorce. So If you're involved in something that is complicated, you may find you're having to put a lot of effort in to remove yourself from certain situations. And it's a day that is so tightly wound to judging that you may be very motivated to judge others. Maybe, you're not really considering everything. Maybe you're looking at something irrationally, or you're operating in your own biases, your own belief system, your own prejudices that keep you from seeing something clearly and adds to some kind of confusion. So today, again, is about making decisions and acting with some kind of integrity, or looking at issues of justice and fairness.